Hey guys, welcome back to another Reddit video. If you do enjoy this story, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now to the story. I made my BF choose between me and his kids. I'm afraid he's going back on his decision. I made my BF chose between my family and his family. I know it sounds bad, but I have done everything I possibly can to get along with his kids. They're just the kids from hell. I have kids myself, so I understand being a parent is hard and not for everyone. Kids are tiny humans with minds of their own and can often do as they please regardless of their upbringing. However, when no parenting or guidance is happening, you get my BF's devil spawns. When we first started dating, I did everything I could to try and connect with his kids. We had been friends for a few years before we started dating, so I knew about his kids, I just never knew them personally. I tried taking his daughter to get a mani-pedi with me, and all she did was complain about how boring it was. I asked if she had anything else in mind that we could do together. She demanded I take her shopping. I agreed, but she grew upset when I refused to buy her an iPad or a dollhouse that was well over $200. Somehow his son was worse than his daughter. His son would go up to other kids in stores or parks and try to take their electronics or toys. When they would ask from them back, he would say no because they gave it to him. He has been kicked out of school, summer camp, and other extracurricular activities for being violent towards other children. I did my best to try and calm him down or get on his level, but it never seemed to work. It's not like they hated me. They were always trying to hug me or spend the night at my house. They were just awful to be around. Often when I did let them into my home, they would break my kids' toys and or completely wreck the entire house. At one point it got so bad that I had a nervous breakdown and locked myself in my closet just to catch my breath. There was food everywhere, toys, writing on the walls, and toothpaste all over the bathrooms. It looked as if a college frat house came through. When we went out, it was no better. They were the kids running all over the restaurant or climbing over displays in stores. I'm a different race than his children, so we have no resemblance, but this didn't stop the dirty looks from people when I was out with them. My BF would often laugh it off or say, "Kids will be kids. When your kids get older, you'll know what I mean." It would piss me off because I couldn't imagine my kids acting like this. Yes, my kids were toddlers and still listened and acted better than his. My breaking point came when his oldest shat in my son's toy box as a prank. I looked my BF in the eyes, handed him the toy box, and told him to get his disgusting monsters out of my home. He tried to get me to understand her humor, but I wasn't having it. He finally left with his little rats, and I was able to put my home back together before my kids came back from their father's home. He sent 50+ text about how kids will be kids and he'd replace the toy box. I finally responded with, "It's me and my kids or yours." They're never welcomed back into my home. To my surprise, he picked my kids and myself. He has given their mom full custody. He gives her money throughout the month and will see his kids whenever he has some free time on the weekends. I could not be happier with this arrangement. However, he'll hint at his kids missing me or my kids. It's been a few months since I've had to see them. With the holidays approaching, I'm afraid my BF is going to try and bring them around again, and I cannot have that. We are on track to buy my dream home. He's even bought me my dream car, put my kids in an amazing private school, and loves them as if they were his. We have amazing vacations together and are overall just happier since his monsters have been gone. His kids have told him how much they love their mom's house because they are no rules. They don't have to clean up after themselves or even shower. They get to stay up late and do whatever they want. It doesn't bother me when he tells me. I just say, glad they're happy. But I can tell it's starting to bother him. I don't know what to do. I can't have them destroying my home again. Our lives are better without them.